Someone asked me, what do you think about narcissism and can one recover from narcissistic abuse? Most people believe narcissism is always bad. But here's something you might not expect. Without some narcissism, you wouldn't have the confidence to believe in yourself, the ambition to chase goals, or the courage to set boundaries. The danger comes when it tips too far. Stick with me, I'll explain. I'm Dr. Clark, clinical psychologist and founder of The Respite. Narcissism only becomes destructive when it moves to the extreme. That's when someone may center everything around themselves, dismiss or minimize other people's feelings, and crave admiration or validation constantly. You might also see arrogance, entitlement, manipulation, or a need to control situations and the people around them, all to protect a fragile sense of self. Now, having narcissistic traits doesn't always mean a person has narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. NPD is a clinical diagnosis where these patterns are rigid, persistent, and disruptive to daily life and relationships. But even without the diagnosis, ongoing narcissistic behavior can still take a serious toll, especially in close relationships. Being in a relationship with someone like this can be exhausting and deeply confusing. That's because narcissistic abuse often shows up in ways that are subtle at first, but over time they chip away at your sense of self. It can look like gaslighting, which is making you question your own memory or feelings. It can show up as love bombing followed by devaluation, that is showering you with affection, then suddenly pulling away or criticizing. There is the silent treatment, which is ignoring or withholding, leaving you anxious or desperate for approval. Or blame shifting and projection, which is making you feel responsible for their behavior. And sometimes it's outright control or manipulation, isolating you, exploiting your vulnerabilities, or dictating your choices. When these patterns repeat, they erode confidence, distort reality, and take a heavy emotional toll. But the good news is that recovery is absolutely possible. It begins with trusting your own reality again, reminding yourself that what you felt and experienced was real. From there, it's about setting boundaries and protecting your space, even if that feels uncomfortable at first. Healing also means reconnecting with who you are, your values, your passions, and the relationships that remind you of your worth outside of the abuse. And you don't have to do it alone. Therapy, safe communities, and supportive friends can help you rebuild the confidence that was chipped away. Recovery isn't a straight line. There will be ups and downs. But every step forward is about reclaiming your autonomy and your sense of self. And here's what I want you to hold on to. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by the strength it takes to rebuild. If you suffered or are suffering from narcissistic abuse, I encourage you to contact me. You deserve to reclaim your sense of self. If you recognize unhealthy narcissistic traits in yourself, consider reaching out to me as well. Growth starts with honesty.